Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Dunk totally focused today, as always, as he has been throughout the 499 appearances he's made up until this one.
Well, what an amazing career he's had, Peter, and I'm sure this won't be the last significant landmark he'll surpass. I think when it comes to consistency, this guy...
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Oh, it's played into the area. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent...
Messi! They want to be quick to recover this. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And now they can spring out of defence. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐎𝐿. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Applies the finish! Now it's Roberto Carlos. Flings in across. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Olise. Not the most accurate pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐿. Belletti. Sane powering forward here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now, can they get him away? Good read, needed to be. And he's there to belt it away. Shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So the first moment of real significance.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left. He is through here. Roberto Carlos. Corner given. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, important interception. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Roberto Carlos tries to pass it through. Messi. Khan claims comfortably. Kagawa. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁 receives it in a good position here. Plays it out wide. Drives it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary. Olise. Vinicius Junior. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Rice. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁. And this is Van Basten. And it's Roberto Carlos. That's an imaginative pass. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And there's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rijkaard. Kagawa, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Now it's 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁.
1 minute added time.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi running with the ball. He's picked his way through. And Messi! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. This looks promising. Rice. Spread it left. Hangs in across.
I couldn't quite sort his feet out the time to get it under control.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Kagawa. Messi. Olise. He's got away. Chance to deliver. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And it's 𝐿𝐴𝐷𝐿𝐴. Belletti aims beyond the defence. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Out towards the flank. Kagawa. And he's had a hit! Oh, it's come off the upright. Looking to play him in. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he lines up a cross. Tries to get it clear.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Olise. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Gabriel calmly anticipates, and it's 𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐿. And he skips past his man, hoisted in, and it's hoisted clear. And that's been won straight back. 𝐂𝐿𝐻𝐿 strokes it back. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
𝐂𝐿𝐻 is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Can he finish? It's there! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
𝐂𝐿𝐻 demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Roberto Carlos delivers.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Bellingham, good ball, good take. It's a threatening ball.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Olise. Now it's Van Basten. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's a promising... Terrific header! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager...
He gets big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Comes under pressure, and it's come loose.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
3 minutes at a time.
And he cuts out the supply. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. He's in a great position here. He's having a shot! And And yes, it's there! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running, simply they... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
And he's being shifted off it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Roberto Carlos. And it's Iniesta. Oh, some tackle that. And it's Isco. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐻 touches it back. And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Costa Curta, he's tried one! Oh, nearly. He's in a great position here. And this is Iniesta. Iniesta crosses. Out of play for a goal kick. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Costa Curta gets a foot in and wins the ball. Pelé. Pelé going face-to-face with his great... And the shot! And it's a goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Out towards the flank, and it's Belletti. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐀𝐋𝐋. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Now, can they get him away? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic... Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And a few accusing looks coming his way. The pass has gone astray. Well, that looks a decent ball. And a chance! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Tunisia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Sane taking charge of the dead ball. That is some save from Khan! And he can clear it away. It's a good run down the right. Belletti.
That's good play from him.
Can he latch on to this? A header! And that has another go! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Roberto Carlos.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Kagawa. And here's Van Basten. Sané. And it's corner. It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos goes short. And the finish! Really well taken goal. Just one goal in it now. Game on! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now it's Inzaghi. Pelé. Pelé will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Inzaghi. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now it's Pelé. Can he get it through? And he shoots! Isco. Kagawa. Now it's Van Basten. Played out to the left flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's a goal kick. Costa Curta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Passing nice and neat. Good. Tries a shot! Another big chance that gets away.
Tunisia really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance.
Added time.
And it's Rijkaard. And this is Iniesta. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Sané. Costa Curta. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Looking for options for movement. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Just somewhat off target. Roberto Carlos. That's Rijkaard. Belletti. Kagawa. Distributed tidily. Pele. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. He has found the way through. And he's there to belt it away. And this is Iniesta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Belletti. Now it's 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐎𝐿. Here it is, crossed in. And that's the keeper's ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. Jorginho has been caught there, it's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Iniesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Costa Curta for Iniesta. Pele conjures time and space where few can. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐿. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Iniesta. He's had it taken off him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Kagawa. Roberto Carlos. Not the most accurate pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Played into space.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Nicely shaped ball. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐻𝐿. Iniesta. And that's been intercepted. Back into the middle. And it's Kagawa. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Iniesta. Looking to play him in. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there. And evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Baresi gets across to intercept that. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too...
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's found a way through. And it's pulled back. 𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐿 attempts a clearance. And this is Van Basten. Cleared without complication. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. De Bruyne.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description, really. This is just another ordinary day, though, in the life of the Boca Nation. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, what can we say about Rashford? What's not to like about him, having proven himself to be an outstanding human being all round? as a pro on the pitch, he's exemplary. I think you'll find it very difficult not to have a real feeling of admiration for what he does, but I like his professionalism and the way he's trying to grow his game too.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Foot in. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And this is Sané. He's shifting through the gears here. Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Filippo Inzaghi clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
And it's Kagawa. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐀𝐋 has a shot! Roberto Carlos, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐀𝐋, Kagawa, Sané. Ball played for Kökçü. Kagawa, and he's managed to get free. Over to the left. Big chance! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
So it is still 0-0. Pele conjures time and space where few can. That's a little off target. Oh, well measured. And he's in on goal! Woola! And the keeper's glad to see the back of that.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Kagawa. Kagawa going face-to-face with his great rival. Kagawa ready to try one. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Kökçü! Kökçü! That is sensational! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Can he get it through? Rashford. That's very neat. Pirlo. Lovely feet. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Now it's Forlan. Knocks it out wide. Now he's got space here. Played into space out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Roberto header! Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Roberto Carlos going full tilt down the left. Showing great feet there. Oh, that's neat. And it's Kagawa. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Van Basten. Little pass back. Here's a chance! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Forward it goes. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Threads one in. Van Basten. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐀𝐋. Belletti. And it's Kagawa. And they're quick to get it back.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pele, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. He has found the way through. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. But if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quick.
And a chance! 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐴, quality ball. 𝐂𝐋𝐶 is always looking to break lines. Rijkaard. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nicely intercepted. 𝐄𝐅𝐴 will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's Kagawa. And here's Van Basten. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's a searching pass. He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And he lines up a cross. O'Shea is there, and he's going for goal! It's their second corner of the game. Baresi attempts a clearance. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Being still separated by the game's own... He's gone for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Kagawa clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 45.996.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an...
And the shot! They've done it! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Rijkaard. Kagawa. That's been cut out, well played. Cannavaro. Out to the right. In with the challenge. And this is Forlan. Now it's Rashford. Well timed, excellent interception. Kagawa, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Chips it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. O'Shea. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. He's found the way. It's Fulham! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Roberto Carlos. He's having a hit!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Forlan.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Played out wide. Can he get on the end of this? Kagawa really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Out towards the flank. And it's 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐻𝐿. Passing nice and neat. Knocks it out wide. Played back in. Chooses, goes for a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
This is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
No way through, so back it comes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now, this could be a chance. Van Basten. And it's Kagawa.
𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐻𝐿.
Deep into stoppage time. Ambitious ball here. And he's cut it out. That's going up front in a hurry. And time is up. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, a team spine so often starts with Manuel Neuer. The moniker of sweeper keeper often hides another strength of his, which is his distribution, one that always puts his team...
Takes a shot! Played back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
Hazard gets into some space. Played out to the left flank. Hazard. Oh, it's played into the... He rises! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Belletti. Guti. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And this is Inzaghi. That's a good ball. Rivaldo. Beckham. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Hazard.
Oh, really well played.
He has found a way through. Hazard with the delivery.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁, it's a searching pass. He's one-on-one! And he's onside. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rijkaard. And it's Roberto Carlos. That's been cut out, well played. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's claimed by the keeper. Hazard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now that looks a decent ball. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Sané. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁 is always scanning the pitch for targets. Bellingham, he's picked his way through. And they've been given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐻𝐿. That's a good ball out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Look at the... Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That pass has been well intercepted. Chance for a shot! Rivaldo. Now it's Rivaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. Rivaldo. Guti! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐿. That's a little off target. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Guti. Oh, good read. And it's Sané. 𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐿. Now it's 𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐿. It's Inzaghi! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Petit. Beckham. Guti. Bellingham, who's on a run down the left wing. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Might want to be careful there.
And it's half-time here. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Que depositen sus desperdicios en las papeleras que hay instaladas en varios puntos del estadio. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20. 𝐿𝐻𝐿.
And we're underway again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He is through here. 𝐿𝐻𝐿. Arda Güler. And this is goes for a shot. Goal! And the second half is off to a flyer.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So we have our breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
𝐿𝐻𝐿. Sané. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Schneider. He's shifting through the gears here.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Guti. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. He's through, now is he in? Big Sané! He's scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Nice looking ball, and the through ball. Neuer tries to clear. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's a promising position.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Belletti. Ambitious ball here. Zanetti gets across to intercept that. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he welcomes it in. It's not an especially good pass, that. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Out towards the flank.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's a key interception. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐀𝐋. Hausen calmly anticipates. And that's another good win of the ball. Guti really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target.
And he shoots! It's in! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Oh, what a mistake! There's the shot! And it's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
We have ourselves decent chance! It's off target and by quite a way. Now it's Villa, foot in. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐀𝐋. Sané. Schneider. Real chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! And they're back in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off? Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Inzaghi.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6 será reemplazado por el dorsal 16.
Rodri. And Zanetti. Ah, he's given it away. He's got away. Sané. Oh, such a clever touch.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
He's found a way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Ball's gone out of play.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13, Beckham.
And he was alert to it.
El dorsal 17.
Filippo Inzaghi engages and forces him off the ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁 short changes him with that pass. Distributed tidily. Played in. There's the header! Sticks it away! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what the...
And a chance! And that is wildly off target. That's the end. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Sané voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten gets flagged offside. Roberto Carlos. Van Basten. Sané. And it's Kagawa. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Van Basten. Oh, this is a terrific run. Great chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. It's their second corner of the game. And he can clear it away. France have the chance to go the other way. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look.
Van Basten! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kagawa. Mohamed Salah cuts out the pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's in space and looking for options. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐒𝐁 is there to clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Kagawa. Kagawa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Takes the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And this is Kagawa.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No goals as yet. Roberto Carlos.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nicely weighted ball. Always onto this. He's found a way through. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Has a shot! Goal! France! The breakthrough strike! So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's really well cleared. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, this looks sharp. And he was quick to react. That is good alertness. De Bruyne. De Bruyne looking to penetrate opposition lines. And no, that was never going to make it. Dunk.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's 𝐷𝐴𝐷. 𝐄𝐅𝐿 going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Oh, what has happened here? And that's another good win of the ball. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐎𝐓𝐁. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. He's had a shot! De Bruyne. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Belletti. Nicely spread. Oh, to 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐴. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. And this is Van Basten. Tries a shot!
Well, he's certainly...
A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
Substitution on the field. Number 5, De Bruyne.
Here we go again then.
Coming on the field is...
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Tries from a long way out. Over to the left. Belletti. 𝐄𝐅𝐴. Looking for the run. Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos. Now, can they get him away? 𝐄𝐅𝐴. And the shot's on here. Oh, just... Can he finish? It's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but...
Shot a goal! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And he's running through. Rijkaard.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Spread neatly, and he's managed to get free. Very nicely done. Delivered across. Good read, needed to be. Van Basten. And that interception was most necessary. And this is Sané. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on to replace him is number 22.
Might want to be careful there.
Substitution in progress.
𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁 gets into some space. He has found the way. He's having a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Dunk cuts it out. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁 calmly anticipates. Isco is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁. 𝐄𝐅𝐎v𝐻 will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're quick to get it back. Spread it left. Aimed beyond the defence.
Substitutions taking place.
That'll be a throw-in. Chance for a shot! He scores! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
And it's Sané. Now it's 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐻. He is through here. 𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐻! Now that is commitment to the cause. So their fourth corner of the game. Roberto Carlos with the short one. It's a good-looking delivery. Goes for a shot!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Shifted it to the flank. Here comes the cross. Keeper's dealt with that. Cleared away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, good spread. Not the most accurate pass.
It's a good show of persistence, this. If they manage an equaliser, it'll be a great show.
Dunk goes sliding in. Filippo Inzaghi. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Isco chasing after it. And he skips past his man. It's gone out for a throw-in. Isco has it in a wide position. Otto with the clearance. Dunk is always scanning the pitch for targets. Deftly away.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Can he get on the end of this? He's got away. Turns and goes back. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Knocks it into space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is that. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Kagawa. And it's Kagawa. And it's De Bruyne. Sané. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Bellingham. Serginho. Aims beyond the defence. He's onside. Serginho has it in a wide position. And the finish! It's there! There is the breakthrough! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Sané. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the
chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Ardegulle tries a shot! He scores! And the comeback is complete! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager...
It's Inzaghi! It's bounced back off the post. They've done it! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. That was a given. It always was.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete. Inzaghi! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. They're urging him to shoot. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's Inzaghi! Oh, that's a waste. Serginho. That is ended up in no man's land. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Great chance! Olise. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a key interception. Well read, and the danger is averted. De Bruyne goes steaming forward, looking for options for movement.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Rijkaard is always looking to... just about within shooting range. And it's Sané. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. It's gone out for a throw-in. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. That is some save from Khan. Oh, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, great feat, that.
Might be danger here. Shoots! Tremendous from Roberto Carlos! He's got himself an absolute peach. Just cruising! They are cruising! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Puyol is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Oh, he really got hold of that.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Serginho. He has found the way through.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
De Bruyne. That's good running with the ball. Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
It's become a case of men against boys. And that pass isn't the best. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
And we are already promptly back underway. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now that looks a decent ball. Sane in acres of space out wide. De Bruyne, he's found a way through. Kagawa! Oh, terrific save.
Kagawa probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
It's their second corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. Has a shot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Terrific header! And that is faded wide.
Kagawa really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Serginho. Howson. Xavi Alonso. Messi. Oh, well measured. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He has done it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just...
Sane! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Not the tallest of centre-half. And the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Now it's Kagawa. And it's Roberto Carlos. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's onside! 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐎𝐿 is onto this. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Owen. Kagawa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kagawa. And this... He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐀𝐋. And it's 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐂. It's a good run down the right. He's picked his way through. Now it's Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. Cafu is flagged offside. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Kagawa quietly revving up. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Roberto Carlos aims beyond the defence. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work? Face to face, and the shot! Roberto Carlos clears. Now it's Inzaghi.
That's going in strongly.
Cannavaro has given away a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Oh, bang on target. It's their second corner of the game. Vinicius Junior can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Voila! Now, who's going to be first to this? Vinicius Junior. Kagawa. Lovely feet. Played out to the left flank. Now there's a fine ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's cut it out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Searching pass he's played there. Delivery from Mbappe. And the through ball. Oh, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's in a good position here. And this is De Bruyne. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐀𝐋. It's Belletti. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. De Bruyne. Owen does well to get it back. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐀𝐋. Kagawa. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐃. And it's Arda Güler. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And it's made its way to him. Knocks it into space. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
En el marcador se podrá ver a continuación un resumen con las mejores jugadas del primer tiempo. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6.
Here we go again.
Será reemplazado
0-0,
el
and we're at the halfway
15.
point.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
He has found the way through. Nesta is there, and he can get that clear. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Kaká goes on a charge down the left. And it's Kagawa. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's in space and looking for options. Played in by Roberto Carlos. That has been slung wide. That is lovely. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pass is just off target. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Just eases him off the ball. Kagawa. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
El dorsal 10.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
El dorsal 11. Serán sustituidos
Beckham!
por el dorsal 37.
Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Dunk calmly anticipates. Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Knocks it out wide. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐎𝐿. There he goes, motoring forward. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Baresi. And it's Neymar. Oh, it's Dembele. And here's De Bruyne. Out to the right. He's got away. Very nicely done. And this is Neymar. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Van de Ven.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's had it taken off him. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Kaká. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Yamal. Great vision. That ball looks a good one. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Dunk. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐎𝐓𝐁. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That has ended up in no man's land. Beckham. Belletti. Pass somewhat off target. Beckham is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Kaka. Looking to play him in.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Looking for a runner, and he lines up a cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, this looks sharp. Kaka goes steaming forward.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Look at the space here, and the shot! Oh, what about that? And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have our breakthrough. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Quickly taken. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, red. Nice interception. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Owen picking up the man of the match. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway.
OK, I'm probably going to be accused of full-back bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's on his way! It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Inzaghi. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐀𝐋 has a look and plays it forward. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, such a clever touch. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐴's cross. Donnarumma claims it, safe hands. Rijkaard. Kagawa going face-to-face with his great rival. Sané. The ball has bounced loose now. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has reached...
Oh, smashing header! He scored! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Number 4.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Quarter of an hour played. Passes short and sharp. Big chance! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Isco. Creel robs him of possession. Messi. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Kagawa looking to be a menace in the final third. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Kagawa clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Isco will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Back to the keeper it goes. Tries to pass it through. Shot a goal! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Messi. Bernardo Silva. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Olise, nicely spread. Oh, Red, nice interception. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁 engages and forces him off the ball. Aims beyond the defence. Khan claims comfortably. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely weighted ball. And the through ball. Mane. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He is through here. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Cleared away. Rodrigo. Hernandez.
There will be 1 minute
Deep
added
into
time.
stoppage time. Saliba calmly anticipates. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Number 4, Filippo
And that's the second half started.
Coming on to replace him is number 12,
And it's Koundé.
Van Basten.
Bernardo Silva for Olise. And it's Hernandez. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Isco. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And there's green grass ahead of him. It's out for a goal kick. Dunk. Now that looks a decent ball. Bernardo Silva. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi. And it's been played through. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Mane. Isco is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he's lost his man here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Driving through the middle. And he's onside. Over to the left. Back into the middle. Takes a shot! And it's come back out to him. Sticks it away! And they're back in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Haaland. Looking for the run. There's the shot! No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Sané. Saliba does well to get it back. And he's in on goal. And he's got shapes to shoot! They've done it! Into the lead once more. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Haaland purring through the... Rodrigo! It's loose, and... Oh, he's been caught napping! Bernardo Silva. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Out to the right.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
No way through. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Isco. Number 23, Kagawa. Coming on the field,
Saliba.
Number 5, De Bruyne. Number 15,
Knocks it into space. Now it's
Substitutions taking
Perez.
place.
And it's Hernandez. Well, that's an excellent interception. Bellingham. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. I think we're just about done here. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And it's Belletti. And 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐻𝐿. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to...
Tries from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Mbappe, and it's Messi. He's found a way through. Oh no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise. It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Shapes to shoot! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Belletti. It's a good run down the right. No, he's not getting past him there. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐎𝐿. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐿 will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Real takes a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Pass somewhat off target. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐿. Belletti. Now he's off and running. Rudiger gets it clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Inzaghi. Bernardo Silva. Big header! He has done it! And the comeback is complete! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Bernardo Silva. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Belletti. And 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓 carries the ball down the right. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's nice. Brilliantly cut out.
Vinicius Junior really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here's Messi. Filippo Inzaghi. Bernardo Silva. Rafa Silva gets a foot in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Roberto Carlos, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓.
There will be 1 minute
And it's
added time.
Kagawa. It's Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. And there's the end of the first half. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd.
Okay, apart from the obvious mishap, it's been a good half. They're still in the driving seat.
For your safety.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 21. Bernardo
we're off
Silva.
again.
Coming on to replace him is number 22.
And this is Van Basten.
Substitutions taking place.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Oh, good take in a good area. And the shot! Cleared without complication. He's having a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Isco attempts a clearance. And now and there's the shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Isco. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Inzaghi. Isco. It's played through for him. He is through here. It's Inzaghi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Filippo Inzaghi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's played forward. Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And this is Kagawa. Tries a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's being shifted off it.
Such good technique.
He's in space and looking for options. Kagawa. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking tidy in possession here, and he was alert to it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it
takes a shot! That'll be a throw. De Bruyne. And it's 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁𝐀𝐋. Hangs one in. Terrific header! That has been knocked clear. In once more. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Filippo Inzaghi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He gets big! Oh, taken with style! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Beckenbauer. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. That's Rijkaard. Belletti. Beckenbauer. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got away. He's free, he has got space. He's having a shot! Goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Isco.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Substitution in progress.
Into the last 5 minutes. And he's managed to get free. And it's 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐻𝐿, played back. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Roberto Carlos.
If they're good enough to keep the ball at this stage, it should see them
Great
through.
ball if he can get there. Van Basten! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁 goes short. Yamal. Roberto Carlos concedes a free kick for that. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. It's run loose here. And that is expertly dealt with. And that will be the final act. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were happy. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And we're underway. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
De Bruyne. Rijkaard. Raul. Raul plays it in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne! Oh, that is rather wayward. Belletti. Dunk. And it's Kagawa. That's Rijkaard. And it's Roberto Carlos. Can he get it through? An instinctive delivery. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Raul.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Sané. Bernardo Silva. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the shot! And he's there to belt it away. Oh, that's neat. Lofted in. Well, that's a good run down the left. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's found some space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. So we're still where we started right now. Bernardo Silva is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Roberto Carlos. Isco. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gets a good foot in there. Looking for the run. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
No, he's just misjudged that one. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Isco. Kagawa. Now, can they get him away? And that is expertly dealt with. Now he's off and running. Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. Isco. Roberto Carlos. And he's being shifted off it. Isco gets a foot in here. Nicely weighted ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. And he's managed to get free. Chooses to go back, and it's Bernardo Silva. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ronaldinho hurtling down that right flank. He's got away. Crosses it in.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So the first half brought no goals. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Belletti. Sané. And here's Inzaghi. Flings in across. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's going to go a long way.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 19, lascia il campo per il numero 15.
Now the cross.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, delightful ball. Just, it's wrong! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The major moment in the game. That is some save from Khan! Oh no, he misses from the spot.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Sané under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He's through here. Filippo Inzaghi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Inzaghi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Searching pass he's played there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. And it's Isco. Isco goes pelting down that left-hand side. Oh, sweet feet. And he welcomes it in, and he shoots! That was a matter of inches.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 9.
Milan can make their change now with a break in play.
Ronaldinho, numero 10, numero 8.
Isco,
Xabi Alonso,
Roberto Carlos,
lasciano il campo per
and it's
il
Isco.
numero 23.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Numero 22.
Now Lewandowski! It's loose now, and they want. Oh, he's been caught napping. Corner number 2 then.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And Stoichkov! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Roberto Carlos. Ball played for Rijkaard. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁. Passing is crisp and sharp. Just about up to 75 minutes. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁 goes steaming forward. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Hazard. Foot in. Dinks one through. Well read, nice interception.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Inzaghi. Stoichkov. Sane.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Some good work on the right flank here. And this is Lewandowski. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Belletti. Dunk. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁 quietly revving up. 𝐷𝐴. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And it's Belletti. Stood up well to him there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them.
Tries from a long way out. Lewandowski. Dunk. Belletti. And the number on the board is 3. He's going to be disappointed with that. That's really well manoeuvred. So that's it. It is all over. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐎𝐿 going face-to-face with his great rival. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐿. And 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐿. Now it's Sané. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rafinha. Aims beyond the defence. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rafinha. And he cuts out the supply. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Neither of these two want to come off second best. First quarter of an hour gone. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rafinha, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Xabi Alonso looking to play him in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Carlos. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable match. And he's let fly! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Beckenbauer. Rijkaard. Oh, it's come loose. And that's gone loose. Xabi Alonso. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐿 looking to be a menace in the final third. And this is Inzaghi. Xabi Alonso. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Sané charging forward, the ball at his feet. De Bruyne. Rafinha. Oh no, that was never going to make it. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐿. It's a good run down the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kaka. Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos. He's shifting through the gears here. It is a corner. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides
Hello,
get ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome to
This
today's
is football
match.
at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're underway.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
Now this could be a chance. Goes down, but nothing given. Nico Williams was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Kagawa. That's tidy. Kagawa! Too close for comfort. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Rodrigo providing an outlet on that flank. Chance, surely! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Belletti. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And it's De Bruyne. So it is still 0-0. Vinicius Junior. Spread it left. Played back in. Shoots! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Rijkaard getting this one clear. Now that looks a decent ball. Played in deep. Defending of the desperate variety. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐎𝐿 is the team's great visionary. Thinks one through. Inzaghi looking to get on the end of this. And this is De Bruyne. Great challenge, time to perfection. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's good play. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nicely shaped ball. De Bruyne. Kagawa. That has ended up in no man's land. Opts for safety. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Kagawa, somewhat off target. Can he get it through? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's had a shot!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. That pass has been well intercepted. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁 looking to be a menace in the final third. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. He's on it, can he get away? Shapes to shoot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch.
Could be danger here. Rodrigo. Rijkaard. Some really good ball movement. That has been slung wide. Van Basten. And the shot! Van Basten! Scorching strike! A finish of true class! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And that's certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Please turn towards the screen.
And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Yeah, it's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we are back underway. And it's 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐻. Passing is crisp and sharp. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. And he's looking to catch him up. Oh, easy pickings there. Rodrigo. Rijkaard. He has found the way through. Looking to go deep. Has a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This to complete the turnaround. And they've turned it round. Not a twitch, not a blink.
It reached its target, but it was almost stopped from maybe good goalkeeping homework.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Williams, and he's managed to get free. That'll be a corner. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Inter really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's looking wide. Now it's Williams. No, that's been intercepted. Dunk. It's a really well-measured ball. Kagawa. Now De Bruyne. Van Basten. No, not quite on the same wavelength. De Bruyne. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That has not gone well. He's found the way through. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Ball's played through. Nico Williams picks it up out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Filippo Inzaghi. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐎𝐓. And it's Inzaghi. But they've got it again. Showing great feet there. He's shifting. And a chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
De Bruyne. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Isco. Substitution in progress.
Searching pass is played there.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now, can they get him all? Shot a goal! So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
And it's Van Basten. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Into the last 5 minutes. Kagawa. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Spread out to the left. Some good work on the right flank here. Chips it through. And he's on his way!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And he's decided to go for it. I think we're just about done here.
2 added
Well
minutes
seen,
has been
saw that
indicated.
coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Isco. Rijkaard. And that is as far as it goes. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Filippo Inzaghi claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not feel like that.
welcome to
The
today's
stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Sane will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Filippo Inzaghi. Oh, he's been flattened there. Goes down, but nothing given. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That's a throw. It's Park Ji-sung. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, perfectly measured that. Sane! I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Good ball, good take. Chance! Just off target.
Raul is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Massaro. Zanetti. Ronaldinho looking to run onto it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. No goals as yet. It's Park Ji-sung. And Park Ji-sung! Oh, brilliant from Park Ji-sung! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Brazil take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Brazil have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. There they go, hunting again.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbappe! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Kagawa, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Raul. It's Park Ji-sung. Brazil looking to pass their way through.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
De Jong.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just does. Can he finish? Oh, and it's come back out to him. No mistake. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And yes, it's him again. Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
A heavy challenge. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into a stride, and they're just not doing that.
Mbappe. Good running. And there's the shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He won't be happy with that one. Kagawa. And it's Sané. Oh, good spread. Played back in. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Now it's Inzaghi. Kagawa. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes for a shot! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change.
Expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today. Substitution on the field. Number 23, Kagawa. Number 8, Raul. Number 4, Filippo Inzaghi. Coming on the field, number 15, Bellingham. Number 5, De Bruyne. Number 12, Van Basten.
And the action is back underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here.
They have shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
And it's Ronaldinho. Now this could be a chance. Great chance! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Rijkaard goes direct. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bellingham. Now it's Sané. Caresses it through. Tries to play it through. Bellingham. great ball, and he's in here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Goes long and straight. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain... Shot at goal! Well, that is one way to stop him. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Roberto Carlos. Decent progress down the left. And it's Bellingham. Now it's 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐎𝐿. Belletti. Hangs one in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Rijkaard. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐿. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐿 hurtling down that right flank. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. And a chance! Superb from 𝐄𝐅𝐿! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Right back in the game. So, what's your view on that goal then?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are...
Oh, what a... Oh, it rattles the bar! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's 𝐄𝐅𝐿, out towards the flank. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Shot could be on.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Mbappe! It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Sané. Now it's Sané. And it's 𝐄𝐅𝐿. Some good work on the right flank here. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Sané. He has found a way through. Here comes the cross.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
They've played it short.
2 added minutes has
Well
been
seen,
indicated.
saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lobbed in behind.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's a good run down the left. And that will be it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.